Class 12th, Subject Physics, 9th chapter, Current Electricity. Already you are familiar with some of the concepts related with current electricity, such as Ohm's law, which is applicable for simple circuits. But if the electrical circuits are complicated circuits, then it will be very difficult to use Ohm's law for that circuit, and hence Kirchhoff's laws of electrical network will be applied for these complicated circuits. So, related with the Kirchhoff's laws of electrical network, some of the terms first of all we will have to define, and these terms are junction, loop and branch. So how to define these three terms? So first one, junction, any point in an electric circuit where two or more conductors are joined together is called as the junction. Any point in an electric circuit where two or more conductors are joined together is called as a junction. Second, loop, any closed conducting path in an electric network that lies between two junctions is called as a loop. Any closed conducting path in an electric network that lies between two junctions is called as a loop. Third is branch. Any part of the network that lies between the two junctions is called as a branch. Any part of the network that lies between two junctions is called as a branch. Now let us consider this electrical network consisting of some of the resistances such as R1, R2, R3, R4. They are connected in the form of a network along with the sources of EMF E1, E2 and E3, so that currents will be set up in that network. Now the current I1 will be due to the source of EMF E1. Current I2 will be due to the second source of EMF E3. When these currents are flowing in this direction, suppose total current is equal to I3, then this current will be again I2, this current will be equal to I1. So these are the currents flowing through it, and therefore from this figure the points A and B, these are the junction points. So points A and B are the junctions. Similarly, the paths 1, 2, 3 form A to B are the branches. So here the branches are nothing but these are the three paths. So these three paths are considered as branches. Similarly, AABDA, ABCBA, AABCBDA, these are the closed loops. That is AABDA, first closed loop. Second closed loop is ABCBA. Similarly, AABCBDA, that will be the third closed loop. Now let us consider Kirchhoff's first law, which is also called as current law or junction law. The statement of this law is: in an electric network, the algebraic sum of the currents at a junction is 0. In an electrical network, the algebraic sum of the currents at a junction is 0. That is summation I equal to 0. That means if you consider any junction point like P, then at this point P, the algebraic sum of all the currents is equal to 0. And therefore In order to explain this law, the currents, some of the currents are flowing towards the junction and some of the currents are flowing away from the junction, and therefore the sign convention regarding the direction of the current we will have to use, and that sign convention is the currents arriving the junction, that is the current flowing towards the junction are called as positive, and the currents which are flowing away from the junction, that is currents leaving the junction, are considered as negative. So the sign convention is the currents arriving the junction are considered as positive and the currents leaving the junction are considered as negative. So in this circuit diagram, if you consider this circuit diagram where the number of currents are shown, the point P is the junction point, and therefore we can apply Kirchhoff's current law to this diagram. So in this diagram, currents I1, I3 and I4 are entering the junction, while remaining currents I2, I5 and I6 are leaving the junction. Therefore, currents entering the junction will be considered as positive and currents leaving the junction will be considered as negative, and therefore applying Kirchhoff's current law here we can write I1 minus I2 plus I3 plus I4 minus I5 minus I6 equal to 0. Now keeping positive currents towards left side and the negative currents towards right side, we can write this equation as I1 plus I2 I3 plus I4 equal to I2 plus I5 plus I6. So here I1 plus I3 plus I4, these currents are entering the junction, and I2, I5 and I6, these are the currents which are leaving the junction. Therefore the total current flowing towards the junction is equal to the total current flowing away from the junction. Now let us consider the second law, Kirchhoff's second law, which is called Kirchhoff's voltage law or loop theorem, and therefore the statement of this Kirchhoff's voltage law will be given as, for a closed loop the algebraic sum of potential differences, for a closed loop the algebraic sum of the potential differences, that is the products of current and resistance, the products of currents and resistances and the electromotive forces, that is EMFs, is equal to 0. That is mathematically it will be written as summation IR plus summation E equal to 0. That is the algebraic sum of the potential differences, that is products of current and resistances, and the electromotive forces, that is EMFs, is equal to 0. Now for this closed path again, if you consider this closed path, then number of components are connected here. The resistances are R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, which are connected in the form of network along with the sources of EMF such as E1 and E2. So due to E1 and E2, these sources of EMF, the currents are flowing, the currents are set up in the circuit. Now for this again we have to use some of these sign conventions, and therefore these are the sign conventions which are used regarding the potential difference and the EMFs are as follows. While tracing a loop through a resistor, if we are traveling along the direction of conventional current, then the potential difference across the resistance is considered as negative, and if the loop is traced against the direction of conventional current, the potential difference across that resistor is considered as positive. That means if you trace the circuit, suppose from Like this we are tracing the circuit from A to B, B to F, F to G and G to A. Then in this case we are tracing the circuit in this direction, and therefore if current I1 is flowing in the same direction of the conventional current, then this product of I1 R1 will be taken as negative. Similarly, this product will be also I3 R5 will be negative. This will be also negative. So if we are tracing the circuit in the same direction as that of conventional current, the product of IR is taken as negative, and if we are tracing the circuit in the opposite direction to that of conventional current, then it will be considered as positive. Second sign convention regarding EMF is the EMF of the electrical source is positive while tracing the loop with the source from negative terminal of the source to its positive terminal. It is taken as negative while tracing when the source from positive terminal to the negative terminal. That means if we trace the circuit from negative terminal to positive terminal, it will be taken as positive, and if you trace the circuit from positive terminal to negative terminal, it will be taken as negative. So these are the sign conventions for this Kirchhoff's voltage law. And now if you consider this diagram, then for this diagram we can apply Kirchhoff's voltage law like this for the loop AB FGA. So for this loop A, B, F, G, A, we can write minus I1 R1 minus I3 I5 minus I2 R3 plus E1 equal to 0. That is, current is flowing through all these three resistances in the same direction in which that circuit is traced, and that's why the products of current and resistances for these three resistances will be taken as negative. Similarly, we have traced the circuit from negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal. That's why it is positive, and hence we can write minus I1 R1 minus I3 R5 minus I2 R3 equal to minus E1, and hence if E1 is made positive, all these negative signs will become plus, and therefore E1 equal to I1 R1 plus I3 R3 plus I2 R3. So in this case, the algebraic sum of the potential differences plus the algebraic sum of the EMFs will be equal to 0.